Hi and welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, 5th of July 2022. So yesterday the market's very quiet, so I'm just going to have a quick run through what didn't happen really, very sideways. Headlines for yesterday: US stocks index futures were lacklustre as US cash markets closed for Independence Day. And then the other news is White House quiet as barbecue inflation roils Americans on the 4th of July. Beef prices jumped 36% from last July, so that's not going to go down well, is it? Fed, here we go again. The Fed is causing another recession, absolutely. And finally, oil prices could hit stratospheric $380 if Russia retaliates to G7 oil price cap, according to our favourite criminal bank, JP Morgan. So, and then finally, Von Greas, great gold analyst. This implosion will be fast. Hold on to your seats. Investors will be shocked by the speed of the decline and won't react before it's too late. Yeah, absolutely. Because for the last for 15 years or whatever, they've bailed everything out. So again, it'll be interesting to say the least. I mean, it's already falling apart, as he said. It's just the speed. Today, Bailey speaking at 11 a.m. That's the only news we have for today. And the gold-silver Rio shoe starting to pull back a bit as silver and gold really sideways during yesterday, and overnight silver moving just a bit more than gold, which is why you're seeing that bit of a decline there. Okay, let's move on. Have a quick whistle-stop tour around the market, starting off with the Dow. You can see the market up on the overnight sideways yesterday, really quiet. I mean, that's a tiny bar. Wasn't really worth trading after the first hour yesterday. The market's just very quiet. Overnight prices at 50% retracement from here to here, trying to make its way back. We've cleared the 20 bar and the 5 bar moving average on the overnight yesterday. We couldn't even do this in the electronic market. So let's see if this continues through today. 30-minute yesterday. Well, look how quiet it was. And again, you can see as we went into the evening, the market was brought up, and then overnight the market's gapped higher and is sideways, already above yesterday's high and above the R1 level there as well. In the German DAX, also very quiet yesterday, sideways to lower. The market trading up to 89% that we already drew in yesterday. Just get rid of that now. The market drawing a new fib retracement. Well, actually, we've got this high here, which isn't really helping. Let's go from here to here, and we'll see we're at 38%. We're only barely above the 5 bar moving average. The DAX a lot weaker than all of the other markets, which you'd expect, because obviously it's Ukraine. Is part of, soon to be part of the EU, but in Europe. So, watch the 50% retracement, the high of yesterday as well. See if the market manages to get through this. But like I say, very quiet yesterday. A bit more activity overnight than I think we see going into the latter part of yesterday afternoon. Really quiet in the 30-minute chart. Also gapping higher as the US futures came back online. I can see the market just stuck in the sideways move, needs to get through the 200 MA there in the 30-minute chart. Even the 5-minute chart, you can see after an initial move in the futures, and then this is the open of the cash market, trading down just below the DP. Then the market just became sideways, as you can see there, and eventually breaking down in the afternoon before we got a bit of a rally back into the early evening. Again, you can see how quiet it's been overnight, market gapping, and at the moment above the DP there, which needs to hold in order to move up. And if we just go back to the daily chart, get above the 38.50 and then make any progress towards that 62% retracement there. S&P, same as the Dow, moving higher overnight, and also at 50% retracement above the 5 and the 20 bar moving average as well. In the 30 minutes, same picture as the Dow yesterday. I mean, really sideways for the S&P, breaking out just at an hour before the electronic close. The market sitting on yesterday's high, which you can see there, and just sideways to higher as well, waiting for everybody to return during today. In the FTSE, also very quiet, sideways to higher, struggling with the 5 and the 20 bar moving average there, and also the 62% retracement in the daily charts. But overnight, prices breaking through the 62% retracement. This is what it looks like inside of the activity. Again, the FTSE just moving up yesterday, pulling back with the Dow only 25 points pulling back there. Trading sideways, gaps higher, and then has been sitting on the high as well, which you can see they're finding support at this level. And in the end yesterday, market really quiet, moving sideways to higher overnight, just the same pattern with all markets. Again, you can see the market moving up yesterday, 100 points in the yen, and then drifting back sideways into the evening, and then overnight the yen moving higher, taking out yesterday's high and currently at the R1 there. In the pound dollar, sideways to higher there as well, needs to close above the 5 bar moving average. No doubt Bailey will be doing his best to talk this market up this morning at 11 a.m, but at the moment struggling with the 38% retracement there. Very quiet yesterday, about that looks about an 80-point move in the 30-minute chart from the low of yesterday to the high. Very, very quiet and sideways for a good portion of the morning. Then moving lower as the dollar attempted to move higher yesterday afternoon, but sideways, as you can see there at the moment overnight. And finally in the metals yesterday, very quiet for silver, and up on the overnight as well. Seems to be a change in momentum with the markets all going up overnight. Sideways during yesterday. London fix actually saw the market move higher for a change, and we're now back above $20 per ounce of silver as well. We're also above yesterday's high, which wouldn't take a lot of doing, and stuck in a sideways range there at the moment for silver. Gold also attempting to move higher there after Friday's massive shakeout. 30-minute chart also sideways to higher there. US dollar starting to look weakish overnight, which is probably why the metals are being supported there. And crude oil also showing a bit of weakness after yesterday, trading back up to, let's have a look at the high of $114 a barrel. But a bit of weakness there overnight for crude oil. Like I say, not a lot happening, so that's a quick whistle-stop tour of a lacklustre day, as it said in the headline. So let's call it a day on this one, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.